Living with physical or even emotional abuse at home is just one call away from a way out. 7 News reporter Aaliyah Keller is live in the 7 News studio now and tells us what warning signs of domestic violence we can all be aware of. Aaliyah.
Catherine, what are signs of abuse like that? A local organization says isn't all that obvious at first, especially early on in a relationship. But experts say you don't even have to be in the relationship to notice the signs. The Wheeling Young Women's Christian Associates is raising awareness of domestic violence, but in a much different way this year. Chimes like this are going off 24 times in this town. 24 is for the 24 people facing domestic violence every minute.
It takes all of us to step in to try to make a difference. It's a crime, and it normally happens behind closed doors.
All over, church bells rang yesterday afternoon in Wheeling. Just a little reminder from the Wheeling Young Women's Christian Associates.
You are not alone.
The Wheeling YWCA has been doing this for a while, helping anyone facing domestic violence. But it's seen a lot more calls coming in. All the while, there's a pandemic.
It's very saddening that today in our world in 2020 that we are still experiencing the high rates of domestic violence.
Just getting calls from people looking for safe shelter is up by 69%. Even in our rural communities, calls are up by 38%. That's from March to September this year compared to that same time frame last year. And this is just in our area. Flanagan's talking about Ohio, Marshall, and Wetzel counties. But Flanagan says even more cases are out there.
We're not even touching the tip of the iceberg, because we're only talking about the people who are reaching out for help. There's a lot of people who don't reach out for help because they're afraid to. They're afraid to. And I hope that anybody watching this will call.
But there's the signs you could look out for, even early on in a relationship.
It's a gradual thing. It escalates. And once it gets to that point, it's not going backwards.
Say you're quickly moving into a relationship, she says that's a big red flag. If you're changing the way you look just to make your partner happy, that's also a sign. Other signs include isolation or if you see someone looking downward. If you see something like this, Flanagan says call.
Call somebody. Just call somebody and talk. That's the first steps of all of it.
Now the number to call is on your screen. Flanagan says someone is there 24/7 to pick up and talk. Live in the 7 News studio, I'm Aaliyah Keller working for you.